midstream partner.
Gideon Hamilton back in studio. Dodgers lead the Mets 3-1, bottom of the sixth. New York trying to join Chicago in the National League Championship Series. Send her back to the BOK and Matt Pinto.
Yeah, the Cubs got it done earlier tonight against the St. Louis Cardinals, a 100-win regular season team, 6-4 in Game 4, advancing 3-1 to the NLCS. Dive into every Thunder game right from your mobile device with the official Thunder app featuring a live game tracker, radio stream, player stories, and more. Download the official Thunder mobile app now through Google Play or the App Store. Well, it has not been the stroll in the park many would have expected. Preseason is where teams work on getting better and gearing themselves for the regular season. Thunder were led by Russell Westbrook's 8 in that third quarter, but John Jenkins trumped him by 1 and kept the Mavericks very much in this thing. 75-74 Thunder opening the fourth. OKC with the ball. Veering right, Collison gives the ball to Dion Waiters. Followed out to the perimeter by Wilson. Drifting right wing, crossing over. Kicks cross-court angle left to Augustine with 8 to shoot. DJ penetrating down the lane, dashing, shovels over to Collison for the open layup. Augustine, a nice job busting the defense off the bounce late in the shot clock. DJ out there with Josh Eustace, Nick Collison, Ennis Cantor, and Dion Waiters. John Jenkins leading the Mavericks in the game with 18, including 9 in the third quarter. High post right gives to Famous, who bounce passes backdoor to Jenkins on a nice give and go. And Jenkins now has 20. Came in leading the Mavericks in preseason scoring at 17.5. He's bettered that by 2.5 tonight. Thunder by 1. Collison hands on the dribble weave to Waiters. Dion retreats, steps to the wing, arcs a fadeaway 20-foot jumper that's off. Cantor high for the rebound. Muscles on a power dribble to the rim and throws down a ferocious flush on the follow. Ennis Cantor delivering off the rebound. The Thunder's 38th of the night against 31 for the Mavericks at 79-76 OKC. A minute 15 gone by in the fourth. Jenkins free to fire does straight away from 20. Laces another mid-range jumper. Utilized a high pick that time from Jared Famous. It has the Mavericks on the doorstep again. A minute 30 gone by in the fourth. DJ Augustine handles. Swing left to Waiters. Reverses field. Drifts to the corner. Followed by 2 defenders. Dumps it to Collison. Leaning in for a baby hook that he left short from 3. Babied the shot. And inside the rebound snagged by Brandon Ashley. Lobs ahead of the pack to Jared Famous. Is bumped and fouled by Nick Collison. Collison picking up his second personal. A non-shooting scenario as Dallas deploys a slew of rookies. John Jenkins, the only guy with NBA experience on the deck, and he's only in his 4th NBA season out of Vanderbilt. They've got 4 undrafted rookies actually 3 undrafted rookies along with him, and first-round pick Justin Anderson from Virginia. Anderson inbounds to Famous, who sends it out near midcourt to Jenkins. Famous screens high right and gets it back from Jenkins. He's bottled up by Augustine on a switch. Ring right. Anderson forced to a tough fadeaway 20-foot jumper that's not close. The outside rebound is peeled off by Waiters. Back comes the Thunder shooting guard to the foul line, bumped down the lane, dashes to the rim. He blows the layup, fights for his own missed shot, and the ball's out of bounds off of his hands. Dion Waiters still working on being a more efficient finisher. That time did everything but finish, and he was right there rim side with nobody around him. Thunder by 1, 79-78. Up top, veering left to activate his Ashley. Tried to bounce feed backdoor to Jamil Wilson, and Wilson kicks it out of bounds for Dallas' 15th turnover. Turnovers are plenty on this night in Tulsa. 17 for OKC to 15 for the Mavs. Augustine gives top of the key to Cantor. Ennis on the left flank gives to Collison. Nick hands on the dribble weave to Eustace. Josh freeze, angle left 15-foot jumper, an air ball. Cantor got the loose ball, but his follow won't go as Jared Famous muscles and takes it. Corner left to Wilson. Jamil in the corner, sealed by Waiters. Cross courts it right baseline to Anderson. Plowing inside, feeds out front to an open Jamil Wilson for a 3-ball that's short. Loose ball fought for, and Cantor deflects it to Waiters. Ennis has 8 rebounds tonight. Dion on the handle up top, blasting left between defenders. Jump stops. Arcs a fadeaway one-legged try, but he traveled before attempting it. That will be the 18th Oklahoma City giveaway. It's just been one of those games where the Thunder have never found complete flow offensively. They've shot it okay at 45%, knocking down 9 of 18 threes, but 18 turnovers and only 14 free throws tried, along with 12 assists. Tell you it's not been the type of performance Billy Donovan seeks. Left wing Jenkins back with a long 2 that's true from 22 feet away. And that actually, they call that a 3-ball from 23 plus, and it gives Dallas an 81-79 lead. 24 for Jenkins. Penetrating Augustine, gives top to Collison, back to Augustine, free for a 20-foot swing of his own. He misfired, back rim. Long rebound tumbles out, taken by Anderson. Now they've changed the shot to a 2 for Jenkins. It's 80-79 Dallas. Nice feed inside off the left wing by Wilson to Jared Famous, and Famous slams with 2 hands. So the Mavericks have a 3-point lead, matching their largest, leading to a Thunder timeout. But before that, a foul called in the backcourt by John Jenkins will be Dallas's first as a team in the third quarter. 8:3 left to play, quarter number 4. And the Thunder find themselves down in Tulsa, 82-79 to the Mavericks. This is Thunder basketball.
From Intry, let's send it back to the BOK Center and Matt Pinto.
Gideon, thanks. Thunder fans will have the opportunity to watch Sunday night's home preseason game against the Nuggets through your mobile device. The Thunder will offer a live stream of the game via OKCThunder.com and the Thunder mobile app. The game will not be televised, but you can watch all the action on that live stream. We'll have the call for you here on the Thunder Radio Network. A sloppy fourth quarter. The Thunder have missed their last 5 shots and have been outscored 8-4 by the Mavericks. So Dallas leads by 3 defending against Waiters, Cantor, Morrow in off the timeout. DJ Augustine and Nick Collison. Deep left corner Augustine, slithering baseline, followed by Brandon Ashley. Comes up reverse side and feeds up top to Waiters. 8 to shoot. Dion pump fakes. Foul going up. Fires a 20-foot jumper. Counts him. It goes and it does! He banks it home after Justin Anderson flipped him on the noggin. Boy, Waiters stuck with it. Tremendous focus there. He utilized the head fake, and it seemed it took Anderson a good 4 seconds to come down after he went airborne and hit Waiters pretty hard for his 4th foul. The Mavericks have won as a team in the 4th. The Thunder won as well as Waiters completes a 3-point play to tie the game at 82 apiece. That becomes unofficially our 9th tie tonight. There have been 7 lead changes. Brandon Ashley bounce feeds to a wide-open Endor, but Maurice Endor blows the reverse layup. Rebound Augustine, corner right Morrow, sets his feet, scores the shoulders from the corner, fires a 3 that's short. Collison back taps the board, though, to Waiters. Thunder seek the lead. Dion out near midcourt to DJ Augustine. Augustine motions, cutters, calls the play, played by Justin Anderson. Bounce passes left side of the lane to Collison. Nick with 10 to shoot. On the dribble weave gives to Waiters. Dion with 7 to shoot. Down the lane, Collison shovels at the rim to Cantor for the 2-hand throwdown. Scintillating ball movement by the Thunder. 13th assist of the night. Sets up Cantor, who's got a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds. And Waiters strips the ball from Endor inside. Back comes Augustine. Lobs to the rim to Cantor. Foul going up by Brandon Ashley. So Oklahoma City getting its running shoes on off the timeout, as Enes Kanter has been the key cog there with 15 points and 10 rebounds. His first preseason double-double. He's done that in 19 game minutes. 7 of 10 field goal shooting, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Kanter, though, came up hobbled after that last dunk. He may be coming out of the game right now as McGarry, Singler, and Adams are awaiting entry at the scorer's table. Kanter good on the first foul shot. Westbrook leads the way with 19. Durant and Waiters have 10 each, and Kanter a double-double, 16 points and 10 rebounds. Enes Kanter a year ago had 30 double-doubles, 16 of those with the Thunder in 26 games in Oklahoma City. 7-0 Thunder blitz for a 4-point lead at 86-82, and it's happened quickly. 7:10 left to play in regulation. Justin Anderson working left, feeds at the foul line to Jared Famous, who pump fakes Kanter. Nobody buying as Famous now retreats. Anderson left of the lane. He pulls up, fires, 20-foot jumper, wide right of the lane, not close. McGarry clears. Gives to Augustine. DJ spurts into the front court. Shadowed by Anderson, the foul line to Kanter, blasting and twirling. Pump fakes, leans in, hooks, 3-footer short this time. Rebound battle for Kanter, stays after it but can't control it as Brandon Ashley takes it away for the Mavericks. Gives to his guard, Anderson. Justin across the timeline. Awaits an Ashley pick, drives left with a step. Corner right finds Endor. Maurice's tray is up. This one not close, and the rebound is taken inside by Kanter, his 11th. Up the middle of Augustine. The Thunder have limited Dallas to 4 of 19 shooting threes, 21%. Augustine blasting right to left on the baseline, feeds McGarry. He penetrates and pitches corner right for an open 3 by Singler. Ching, a Thunder money ball. The run extends to 10-0, and the Thunder lead to 7, 89-82. Timeout Dallas. Crowd enjoys that execution. OKC's drained 10 trays in 20 tries tonight and has built the lead of 7 with 6:13 left. This is Thunder basketball.
Gideon Hamilton back in our Thunder Network studios. Don't forget the Thunder are back in action Friday when they play at Memphis. Send you back to the BOK Center. Matt Pinto.
Another solid night of contribution by reserves as Enes Kanter is showing the way with 17 points and 11 rebounds in this game. Dion Waiters has 10, but so many have contributed. Cameron Payne, 8 points in 8 minutes of the opening half, along with a pair of assists. Thunder have generated 26 points off of Dallas's 16 turnovers and have scored the game's last 10 to lead by 7 with 6:10 remaining. Maverick ball off the timeout with Maurice Endor handling wide right against Anthony Morrow. Dribbles to the top, and he terminates that bounce and then throws it away. Wide left to Brandon Ashley out of bounds. Rick Carlisle, teacher, very much in evidence here as he's got 4 undrafted rookies out there along with John Jenkins. It's Augustine, Steven Adams, Mitch McGarry, Anthony Morrow, and Kyle Singler for the Thunder. Bad pass in the lane by Augustine. A rare turnover by him is taken by Jarrett Famous. And back come the Mavericks. Jenkins pacing them with 24 tonight. Veers left, back of a pick by Famous, and fires a 3 straight on, then short this time. The Mavericks are now 4 of 20 on trays. Adams rebounds, long leads. McGarry rumbling out in front for the right-hand sledgehammer slam. That was pretty. A hit ahead by Singler. Found McGarry in stride for his first points of this game in the second half. He had a 3 in the first. Handling up top is Jamil Wilson. OKC has expanded to a 9-point lead, running off the game's last 12. At the free throw line, Jenkins fires an off-balance, lean-in 15-footer. Thunder surrounded him but gave him daylight looking to the rim, and Jenkins took advantage. 11 of 18 shooting for 26 tonight. Morrow handles up top. That ends a Thunder 12-0 run. OKC by 7. Driving left base on Augustine. No-look feeds in the paint to McGarry, who misfires on a 7-footer, but the rebound is snagged by Adams. Steven is stripped to the ball going up by Brandon Ashley, and the Mavericks get it back with 4:50 remaining. Jenkins handles, shovels to the trailing Ashley. Brandon fires a long angle left 3 that's off. Long rebound grabbed over the shoulder by Augustine. DJ pedals into the front quarter, drifting left back to the McGarry pick. Hits the trailing Adams top of the key. Steven wheels right on the wing to Morrow. Anthony wants 3, give it to him. Cha-ching, a wing right trade by Anthony Morrow. A Thunder money ball, number 11 tonight in 21 tries. There's your difference in the game as Oklahoma City has matched its largest lead of 10, 94-84 with 4:20 left. Up top, Maurice Endor works the bounce against Morrow, and now off the ball, Mitch McGarry called for a grab against Brandon Ashley. It will be his. Check that, it's on Singler. Singler's 3rd, and the Thunder's 2nd as a team with 4:19 showing. OKC back at it on the road on Friday against the Memphis Grizzlies. Thunder will be home for their final preseason home encounter at Chesapeake Arena against Denver on Sunday and wrap up the preseason a week from tonight on the road in Salt Lake City against the young, aspiring Utah Jazz. Jamil Wilson to inbound. Regular season opener October 28th against San Antonio. Working left of the lane is Jenkins. He finds Famous for a pull-up angle right 17-foot jumper that's offline. Mavericks have limited, or I should say the Thunder have limited the Mavericks to 40% shooting tonight. Off the stutter step left side, Augustine. Baseline right, Morrow leaps and leans. 10-foot jumper, nothing but net. Amo off the bench providing some ammo. Back-to-back connections. 5 in a blink and 8 on the night. Timeout Dallas, 3:58 left. Oklahoma City has its largest lead tonight on a 17-2 blitz. It's 96-84 Thunder. This is Thunder basketball. Punctuating a 17-2 run with reserves primarily. Feisty defense as well. Limiting Dallas to 5 of 13 fourth quarter shooting, forcing 3 turnovers. It has not been the detonation offensively we've seen from the Thunder in their first 2 preseason games, but they've found a way to kind of dig in, limiting Dallas to 84 points, building a 96-84 lead, their largest tonight with 3:58 left, with McGarry, Augustine, Adams, Anthony Morrow, and Kyle Singler deploying defensively. Brandon Ashley straight away for the Mavs, checked by McGarry. Works the dribble now as he tried to hit a curl-cutting Endor. The ball deflected into the backcourt by Morrow, retrieved by Maurice Endor out of the Senegal. 7 to shoot. Justin Anderson handles slot right against Steven Adams. Dancing. Pulls up, hops. 21-foot jumper. Angle right won't drop. Mitch McGarry clears inside. McGarry's got 6 rebounds. Thunder on the glass are plus 13 and building in that regard. Left side slashing to the bucket is Augustine. And on the interior, Steven Adams got held by Brandon Ashley setting a pick. That for the Mavericks is team foul number 4. They are at the foul limit. The next whistle against them sends the Thunder to the free throw line the remainder of the night. 3:29 left to play. Enes Kanter, a right ankle sprain, will not return tonight. That's the only nick the Thunder have suffered thus far in training camp and in the preseason of any consequence. Singler back after a bruised knee suffered Wednesday at Minnesota. Tonight after sitting out Friday against Fenerbahce. In the lane, Augustine between the legs finds Morrow open for the angle right. Long two that's true from 21 feet away. He splashes another, and Amos come out sniping in the fourth quarter. Has 10 points on the night, 7 in the frame, and the Thunder lead 98-84, expanding that margin to 14 with 3 minutes on the clock. Wilson sends it on the right flank to Anderson. Justin works the dribble and feeds baseline to Wilson, who spins, jump hooks, and misfires on a 12-footer. McGarry another board, his 7th. Up the middle of Augustine will run some clock now with 2:45 left. DJ behind the back dribbles, but Anderson strips him. Justin in the open court will take it to the rim, uncontested for the left-hand flush. Justin Anderson, a muscular, good-looking rookie. He'll factor into this rotation for the Mavericks when they're healthy. And on the night, he's got 11 points off the bench. 2:30 remaining, Thunder by a dozen, seeming to have it pretty well in hand right now. Augustine to the foul line. Shakes free of Anderson from behind, though Justin blocks his lean-in floater from 10 feet away. It's out of bounds. They're having to shoot. That leads to our final stoppage from the BOK Center in Tulsa, where the Thunder have finally opened up a lead of a dozen over the Mavericks with 2:20 showing. This is Thunder basketball.
Gideon Hamilton back in our network studios. Your next and final chance to see the team in Oklahoma City in the preseason comes Sunday against Denver. Send you back to the BOK Center in Tulsa and Matt Pinto.
DJ Augustine's certainly been pivotal in this Thunder explosion in the fourth quarter. A 19-2 run moved a 3-point deficit to a 14-point lead at one point. And his play is about to resume with 2:20 remaining at the BOK Center in Tulsa. OKC's up 98-86. Augustine's aided the Thunder's 19 assists in the game, 5 of those coming here in the fourth quarter, as OKC again has had at least 5 in double figures. They had 7 in doubles in a win at Minnesota last Wednesday, 6 in double figures in a victory against Fenerbahce Friday, and tonight Cantor a double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 10 each from Waiters and Morrow off the bench, 10 for Durant, 19 for Westbrook. They have 5 in double figures. High post right, McGarry gives to Augustine, 3 to shoot. DJ right baseline, into traffic, 2 to shoot. Corner left to Morrow, pump faking, doesn't get a shot off as Endor closes. It will be an Oklahoma City turnover, number 20 on the night. Morrow, McGarry, Singler, Adams, and Augustine to finish with 2:09 left against Brandon Ashley, Justin Anderson, Maurice Endor, Brandon Ashley, I mentioned Brandon Ashley, Jared Famous, and Jamil Wilson. A rookie contingent for Dallas, a feed inside, too hot to handle for Famous is taken by McGarry. Long lead. Augustine tried to shuttle in the right corner to Morrow, but that pass had too much mustard on it, and it caroms off of Morrow out of bounds after being deflected off his body by Maurice Endor. Mavericks looking to filter some of their injured players back into the fray as the preseason progresses. But the Thunder, they have been, knock on wood, relatively injury-free thus far. Cantor exiting this game with a right ankle sprain earlier this quarter after an 17-point, 11-rebound double-double. Angle left 3 by Anderson is off. The Mavs have misfired from long distance. 4 of 21 tonight. The loose ball snagged inside by Singler. Augustine handles, dribbling left to the floor. 1:30 to play. Played by Anderson. Feeds the left corner to McGarry. Back on the left flank now to Augustine. DJ baseline, followed by 2 defenders. Dishes to Morrow. He finds McGarry open at the foul line area. Mitch misfires on a 16-footer, and Adams is called for a loose ball foul in the skirmish for position inside. Steven absorbs his 4th, and the Thunder pick up their 3rd team foul, the first in the game's last 2 minutes with 1:18 showing. And the Mavericks will get it back. So Rick Carlisle making the most of the opportunity, giving his youngest Mavericks on this roster some playing time to get them acclimated to what NBA competition is all about. Justin Anderson is the likely only Maverick on the floor to see time during the season for Dallas. Jamil Wilson to the left wing, played by Singler, up top to Anderson, a pump fakes Augustine with 7 to shoot, drifts back on a step away. Long 3 that's not there. Morrow is with a rebound, and on the glass, Thunder have demolished Dallas tonight, 52-36. That instrumental in a 98-86 lead. Adams top, he gives a Singler open, sets his feet, squares his shoulders, the angle right, 21-foot jumper, nothing but net. OKC's hit 100 and leads it 186. 44 seconds left in Tulsa. Anderson crossing the timeline for Dallas. OKC back in action Friday against Memphis on the road. A 7 o'clock start down the lane. Jamil Wilson comes up and under, snaking with a swooping scoop that he scores it. It's his first basket tonight as he slithered free of Adams. 30 seconds left, OKC by a dozen. The lead was only 1 at the end of 3. Morrow into the paint. Floats a runner, fading away off the left leg. No good from 13 feet away. Loose ball snagged by Wilson. Giving to Justin Anderson. He whips it backdoor nicely to Brandon Ashley, whose jump hook is blocked by McGarry. Anderson gets it left corner, misfires on a tray. In the lane, Ashley back on the follow. Can't get it to fall. McGarry aggressively snags the rebound, dribbles across the timeline, and will dribble it out. Mitch McGarry off the bench has 8 rebounds. Thunder on the glass are plus 16. On the scoreboard, plus 12 as they improve to 3-0 this preseason. Delighting the BOK Center in Tulsa capacity crowd with their 188 victory tonight over the Dallas Mavericks. Russell Westbrook shows the way with 19 points in 20 minutes. Enes Kanter, a double-double for the first time in the preseason with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Anthony Morrow, Dion Waiters had 10 apiece, and Kevin Durant 10 among starters. DJ Augustine also played really well in this game with 8 assists, 5 of those coming in the decisive fourth quarter. He had a bucket in 20 minutes, and he will join me here in just a moment putting on the headset. DJ, this was a game in which you guys had a tough time developing continuity offensively, down 3, called a timeout, and then went on a 19-2 run in that fourth quarter. What triggered that for you?
We just came out and played together. We started moving the ball, made it tough on their defense to just sit there and watch us, and we played together. That was the biggest thing. We just played together, stuck with our defense, and we made runs.
You had 5 of the 8 assists yourself in the fourth quarter. Were you more mindful of finding shooters because you had a cluster of threes as a team in that decisive stretch?
Yeah, I'm always looking for my teammates, and they did a great job of spotting up, getting the open spots. The big guys did a great job of setting screens for me to get open and find guys, and like I said, we just played together and played smart.
You're a veteran. Assess 2 weeks into training camp, 3 preseason games into 7 before the regular season starts, how this team is progressing.
I think we're getting better and better every day in practice and preseason games. Just every day, even off the court as a team, we're getting more chemistry together, and it's like a big family, man. We try to bring that same mindset on the court.
Memphis now Friday with a couple of days of practice between now and then. What are you looking for from a team perspective against the Grizzlies on the road?
Just to get ready like we've been doing in this training camp. Come in tomorrow, put this game behind us, and come with a great focus to practice hard and get better every day. That's our mindset.
Congratulations on your Longhorns win Saturday and this win tonight, DJ.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
DJ Augustine, our guest courtside here at the BOK Center in Tulsa. For the 3rd time in 7 years, this building sold out. This area loves the Thunder, and the Thunder certainly reciprocate that admiration for what Tulsa has meant to them. Love coming up here in the preseason, and they showed out tonight in Tulsa, and the Thunder were able to reward them with a 188 victory over the Dallas Mavericks.